Hello everyone, welcome to 3ddesignacademy.com. In this lesson, I'm going to show you guys situations where align doesn't work. Now here I have a couple surfaces and I'm going to try to attempt to align this surface to this surface in order to close this gap over here. So let's go ahead and go under Object Edit. I'm going to click on Align like this. And as you can see, it's set to G0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to grab this edge over here and click this one. But as you can see over here, it doesn't really work. And the reason for that is if you take a closer look at the CV structure, there's an interruption. Now, if these were all natural edges, it would work. But as you can see, the natural edge for this surface over here extends all the way to the end. But because this was interrupted with a curved surface and also trim function in the middle, it does not allow you to align. So because of that, even if I try to align this one or this edge, I cannot click any of them. Now that's a little bit different than this situation. So these two sets of surfaces are exactly the same, but as you can see over here, the interruption only happens in this edge and this edge. This edge, on the other hand, the natural surface edge extends all the way through. So with this one, if I were to click Align over here, you'll see that I'm actually able to align it. So I'm going to click here, and as you can see, I was able to align this surface to this surface. So you have to make sure that there is no interruption. Now, if you ever run across this situation, there are a couple of options. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and copy paste these over here, and let's just go ahead and move it to the side. Now, let's say you want to keep this edge exactly. What you can do is go to trim, and there is trim convert. And what you can do is you can actually make a surface that is based on the trimmed edge. So what I'm going to go ahead and hide this one over here like this, and you'll notice that because this is trim converted, it's the edge over here is actually natural from this end all the way to the other. So basically the CV structure is a little bit different, and the new shape is basically the CV structure of this one is based on the new shape. So there is no trimmed edge. Because of that, if I were to try to align this one, you'll see that I'm able to click it, and you'll see that I'm actually able to align it. Now, of course, because of the gap over here, you do have to do a little bit more modification. So I'm going to crank up the positional influence to max to make sure that it's positional. And if you want to keep or retain the original shape as much as possible, what you can do is you can use partial to keep the shape as much as it was before. Now, another thing you can do is, I'm just going to go ahead and, well, actually, you know what? Let's pop this out. Another thing you can do is, if you want to keep the original structure as is, all you have to do is just untrim it. And as you can see over here, even though there is a COS, this surface is not trimmed. So in this case, you are actually able to align it. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab Align over here, and I'm going to click here. And as you can see, now the Align function works. Hopefully that showed you guys how to use Align when it doesn't work. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Want to learn more? Then become a member at 3ddesignacademy.com, where you will find hundreds of video tutorials ranging from basics, including card creations, intermediate level tutorials such as this wheel, all the way to Class A modeling of the interior car exterior. Interested? Visit 3ddesignacademy.com.